Welcome to My Life and Coasters, where today I'm here at Dreamland in Margate. So yeah, this is a free-to-enter amusement park located right in the heart of Margate on the seafront. But there's some incredibly old rides and vintage rides here. We've got the Scenic Railway, which is one of the world's oldest roller coasters. We've also got this little Busy Bee coaster. There's like a family thrill coaster over there. All sorts of vintage flat rides, like an old Twister, an old ghost train. Yeah, I've never been here before. It's my first ever visit, so I'm going to be exploring, seeing what's around. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do the three main coasters, and I'll take a look around and see what else is here. Yeah, I'm just about to head into the entrance. For car parking here, we've just paid, I think, £3 for 2 hours. Yeah, that coaster's very noisy in the background. Right, let's get into the park. Here we go then, into the park, and it's set up like a theme park. First sort of thing it reminds me of when I'm coming in is a bit like Blackpool Pleasure Beach on a much smaller scale, sort of how you've got the car park and the wooden coaster at the back. So yeah, where we've just come in then, that's the car park entrance, but you've also got the seafront entrance, which comes in, well, off the seafront, that sort of brings you onto this, I'd call it a plaza area, but then this is another entrance, so it's a bit weird how it's sort of got three entrances. Anyway, you can actually see all of the old Blackpool illuminations on this sign, which is really cool. Yeah, most of these featured at the illuminations in Blackpool. So yeah, I've just come through the entrance archway with all the illuminations from down there, and this is where they host concerts. So yeah, if you didn't know, Dreamland Margate is more of a concert venue with rides, but it used to be sort of a main amusement park, but now they've sort of do more concerts and stuff. But tonight they've actually got Dizzy Rascal, and next weekend Ollie Mercer. Some quite big names here, to be fair. There you go, there's the poster for that. Friday the 25th, or Saturday the 25th, that is. But yeah, I'll show you some of the rides first. They're all quite sort of vintage. We've got this vintage looking big wheel, that's very nice. I won't be going on that because you guys probably know I don't like big wheels and tall stuff like that. It doesn't look too bad, it looks about 100 foot. But yeah, you've got like a vintage twist that I'll show you. A ghost train, I might have to give that a go. Yeah, this is where the concerts take place, on that big stage. Then I assume all the tables and chairs will be gone for that, because I don't see how you're going to get a concert worth of people on that. I reckon everyone will just be sort of packed into this area. Yeah, you got old Dreamland drop. If you didn't know, Dreamland unfortunately did experience some financial issues a few years back, and I'm not sure if they've changed ownership or not. But anyway, that is unfortunately closed for the foreseeable future, possibly until, well, it may be removed, but it's definitely going to be closed for the rest of this season now. Yeah, that ghost train does make a right old racket. You also got these chair swings and this twister. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a drink because it's hot today. It's like 25, 26 degrees out. Yeah, so I'm going to get a drink and then I'll get some tokens. So as I mentioned then, Dreamland Margate is free to enter, but you just pay for what you want to go on. And yeah, here's the token list. What have we got on here? Scenic Railway. This is all the height restrictions. It doesn't say how many tokens the Scenic is. I'm assuming it's 2. So yeah, from what I was just reading then on the token booth, yeah, the Scenic Railway is 2 tokens and all the others are 1 token each, so it's really not too bad. I think the big wheel's 2 as well. So yeah, it's not that bad value. I mean, £6 for the Scenic Railway is quite a lot, but then it's an old historic ride, so yeah, I think it's perfectly fair. But yeah, I've just had to get a rush on because of the concert. It's advertised on the website at a 4 o'clock close. Big notice up now, 3 o'clock close, and the time is 2:30, so we've got half an hour and I've got 3 coasters to get on. It's going to be a bit of a rush, and I don't think, unfortunately, I'm going to get time to do anything like the ghost train or something else. But yeah, I do definitely want to get the 3 coasters, and anything else after that's a bonus. Bad news then, just queued up at the token booth. I've only got 2 tokens because the Scenic isn't taking any more riders. That's absolutely gutting to hear. Yeah, just for a bit of context, we left home at about 10, half 10, and the fact we're not going to be getting on this awesome ride is a bit of a shame. So this is a closer look then at Dreamland Drop. I'm not going to have much time to look at it though, because, well, the park's closing. I've got to get on these 2 coasters. Unfortunately not the Scenic. But yeah, that looks about 100 foot tall by the looks of things. Yeah, shame it's closed. So yeah, just walking around the edge of the Scenic now to where the Busy Bee coaster and the, well, I can't remember what it's called. Is it Rock and Roll or something? The new ride for this year. I'll show you when I get round there. Yeah, the ride is called Rock and Roller there. Yeah, this was actually relocated from Black Gang Shine on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, quite busy though, big queue for it. And this is Scenic Railway around here. Honestly, with how far we've come as well, we left at half 10, it is now nearly 3 o'clock, so it's taken ages to get here because of traffic and stuff. There's a look at the station for the Scenic Railway. Absolutely gutting that we won't be getting on it. I do think it should be advertised. It did say last ride 3:45 on the website. Yeah, so it is a big shame because I'm not sure obviously if we will be able to come back anytime soon. But yeah, obviously there's 3 coasters. I'm going to try and get on this, but look at the queue. I don't think there's 1 token a ride. By the time I've come off that, I'll have a token left. So I've just joined this, well, sort of queue, but yeah, it's spilling out right into the pathways for Rock and Roller. The time is currently 20 to 3. I don't know if I'm going to get on this in 20 minutes. And possibly they'll just stop at 3 o'clock, so I don't know if I'm even going to get on it. But they still sold the tokens and just said that Scenic Railway isn't taking any more riders, so don't know, we'll have to see. But I'm really not pleased with communication here at Dreamland. It was advertised on the website closing 3:45 due to the concert. The fact that they've done that earlier, I don't think's very good. I'm hoping it's only 1 lap really now, just to get this queue moving more. Yeah, very quick operations here on Rock and Roller though. About a minute just to get everyone off and just getting people on, so they are keeping the queue moving. Actually, I take back what I said about the quick operations. That was just to let people in the gate. They're checking restraints. It's been 5 minutes now, so yeah, not ideal. I reckon it is going to be 5-minute dispatches on Rock and Roller. One thing I will mention though is Dreamland Margate is a lot bigger than I expected. There's a lot of rides here, and it's actually like a lot bigger in sort of area, as well as loads of flat rides. I really thought it was 3 coasters and maybe a twister and a waltzer, but no, there's so much more here at Dreamland Margate. But do be careful, I'd get here early because they may close unexpectedly. Yeah, hopefully I will be next on though. As for what we're doing after this now, because we've got a bit of time, I think we're going to go down to Chessington or something. Something that I know will stay open to its advertised closing time. Nicely painted, this one. Obviously it's only been painted for a couple of months, so that's why it looks so fresh. Here we go. Whoa, big drop coming up. Wow! Nice airtime at these top bits. Yeah, it was quite good. Right, Right, so I've just come off my ride then on Rock and Roller, and yeah, it was actually quite a good coaster. Yeah, nicely painted up, very smooth, little bit of air time. The only thing was a little jolt at the top of the lift hill, but apart from that, a really good ride. Perfect for this park as well. A sort of family thrill market, because you've got the Caterpillar, which is actually a bee, that's around the other side of the park. You've then got the Scenic Railway, which is like a more thrilling coaster, and that is sort of like a middle ride. So yeah, perfect fit for this park, but I'm going to try and get on this bee coaster next. Right, I hate to be even more negative about this park, but yeah, literally just come off that ride, going to meet up with other members of my party that are down the end of the park, and start for stopping people, you can't go down that way. So from where I got on the ride and left my family, the exit puts you out another part, and I can't get back down there now, so I'm just gonna have to wait for them here. Yeah, another example. We're literally we're barely 3 o'clock now and they're doing that. Park close isn't until like 5, rides at 4 advertised, even though obviously this concert's on. So yeah, it's another thing, another bit more negativity about this park. I hate to be really negative about parks, especially one like this that's had all these financial issues, but I mean, I've tried to be positive. I come here like, I knew we only had about an hour and a half to get on some rides. I was happy with that, but with the miscommunication and just not letting people down there, I really do think it's quite unacceptable. Here's a quick look then in the indoor bit then, near the seafront entrance. Yeah, it's like this roller rink. You can see how like old and vintage it is in here. It's very nice. It's just such a shame not being able to enjoy it. So yeah, it's not just been the closing of the rides that's annoyed me a little bit. It's how sudden it is for the amount of people who are trying to get out of the park now. It's literally getting through there now is like Alton Towers at fireworks. It's filtered out now. But yeah, about 5-10 minutes ago, it was a bit like Alton Towers at fireworks. Literally everyone trying to get out at the same time. Really not great. And I did ask about the tokens for anyone wondering, and I was told no, in quite a rude voice. I wasn't that impressed with the communication. The operations weren't great, but then you expect that at this sort of place, like on the seafront, that's not a pay one price. At pay per ride places, they aren't going to be like incredible operations, but yeah, I wasn't that impressed with the operations here at Dreamland in Margate. As yeah, will we be coming back obviously at some point to get on the Scenic Railway and to get on the Buzzy Bee coaster. But yeah, right, we're going to head out now. I'm not sure where we're going to go next. I might take a quick look at Margate seafront. Yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap up this vlog from Dreamland in Margate. As you can see, I'm no longer there. I'm at Tesco Extra in Broadstairs. But yeah, it's such a shame. I know I've said it 1,000 times in this vlog. But yeah, it is. If the park had better management, communication and operations, it could be one of the top seaside parks in the country, because it's got some nice rides there now. As I say, you've got the 3 coasters, and the oldest coaster in the UK. So yeah, it's just, yeah, it's not great. But anyway, that's what I'm going to wrap up this vlog. We are going to go somewhere now, because as I say, we've driven 4 hours to get to Margate. We're not just going to drive 2 hours home. Yeah, it was just traffic and that made it take that long, and it's nearly 4 o'clock. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm not sure where we're going next, but there will be another vlog popping up on my channel, so stay tuned for that. That will be tomorrow or the day after's video. Daily uploads are pretty much back to normal because I've sorted out some temporary Wi-Fi, just going somewhere to upload. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, hopefully we will be back to Dreamland Margate to go and get on the other coasters soon, because it's only about 100 miles from where I live, so we will be back at some point. So do stay tuned for that video. I'm seeing it in a better sort of light, hopefully, or maybe it'll be a worse visit if the park doesn't open at all. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.